This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so did you guys uh, got a chance to go through the AWS console? Have you tried to create the AWS account?
Yeah, hi. This is Charan Pal. I created the account and I just browsed through the console. Didn't pay much attention to it because uh, there were so many things that I didn't understand. So, but I created the account.
Mhm. Oh, great, great. You have created the account. Okay, that's great. What about Sri Lakshmi? Did you went through the account and did you created it? Like,
I did not try to create.
okay. Okay, so you see, if you want to, if you really want to, I mean, proceed with the good AWS session, if you want to have a good experience, okay, I mean,
Mhm.
see, in any technical session, hands-on is very much necessary, right?
Yes, yes, correct, correct.
Otherwise, there's
Mm.
ample of theories which is available in the market. So that is a different thing. But yeah, please, I will suggest you to please create the account. Then only I mean, you'll have a good hands-on experience of this session.
Is the
Okay.
document shared to create the account, or I need to follow the video?
I showed yesterday. I showed yesterday. If you want, I'll show it today as well. Okay, I'll
Okay.
show it today. Okay. Huh. Okay. What about so PB will not respond. PB, if you can hear me, I have sent you a private chat as well. Please do respond. Uh, Tulsiram, can you hear me now? And can you unmute yourself and give us brief background about yours? I mean, what do you work in? What is your profile? Hello. Okay, Tulsiram, I guess there's some network issue or some mic issue from your end. Anyways, thank you. You can watch the recordings, and I just wanted to know about your experience. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Is anybody else able to hear him? Charan Pal, Sri Lakshmi?
No, I mean I don't think.
No, right?
No, I'm not able to.
No, I think there's some issue from your side. So maybe you need to fix your mic or something like that. Okay, anyways, let me just share my screen. Okay, I have just shared my screen. Please let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes, we are able to.
Okay. So yeah, just a minute. So Sri Lakshmi, right? I will actually show you once more. Okay, how to
Mm.
actually go and create the AWS account. Okay, you can
Okay.
go and create it. Just give me a minute.
Mhm.
Let me just open this AWS console. AWS console. Okay, you simply what you need to do is you need to sign in.
Mm.
Okay, so here you can see create a new AWS account. Go here. Okay, root email ID. Let me just check if I
Mm.
have a spare email ID. I'll just
Okay.
check.
Mhm.
I have it. Just type this. Okay,
The existing Gmail we need to provide.
yeah, first your email ID. Any email ID. Okay.
Mm.
You will be so you'll click on verify your email address.
Mhm.
Okay. Then you will get hmm, you will get a verification code. But again, I think this account is also uh, is already been used. But again, yeah, this is how you so once you click here, no. So
Mm.
once you verify the code, it will After that, there will be one page, okay, which will ask about your address and all, okay, and for what purpose you want to use the account. Okay, so you
Okay.
can go there, okay, just fill in the details. After that, it'll ask for your debit card or credit card link. Okay, I think it will deduct 1 rupee or 2 rupee, I guess, and that is also refundable, and that's it. You'll be able to create your
Mm.
account. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
go ahead
Mm.
and create it. If you still face
Mm.
any issue, no, then you let me know. Okay, then we will
Okay.
connect tomorrow's session, and I will help you create your AWS account. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Hmm? Good. Okay, so let's start with our today's session. Okay, so as we discussed yesterday, let me just open my slides. Okay, so as we discussed yesterday, so what we discussed yesterday, we discussed about what is cloud. We discussed what is cloud computing. Okay, why we use AWS, what kind of cloud providers which are available there in the market. Okay, why you need to go to the cloud, how it'll help you to save cost. Okay, so these are all things we had discussed yesterday. Now the basic thing is, whenever you create an account, first, what is the basic thing that you need? You need the servers. Okay, you need the server. So in AWS, we call these server as EC2. EC2. EC2 is Elastic Cloud Compute. Okay, we will study about Elastic Cloud Compute in detail. Okay, uh, I'll tell you what are the different type of instance which is available. What are the the storage options which are available. Okay, we will discuss all that thing. Okay, but before going ahead, okay, let me just show you a demo. I'll give you a small demo. Okay, just how things work. Let me just log into my AWS account. So let me first ask you, any of you guys know how to create an instance? Any of
on
you
cloud.
on cloud? Yeah,
No,
on
I have
AWS
done it
cloud,
on the VMware software, but not
not in Amazon web services,
no,
right? Okay,
no,
fine. I'll
no.
just first show a demo how we can create an AWS account. Okay. So sorry, how we create an EC2 instance. So here, this is the AWS console home. Okay. So these are the services which I have recently visited. Okay. So that is why these services are appearing here. Okay. So you can see a bit details here as well. Okay. A little bit of theory as well. Okay, now so now you need to launch a server. Okay, now let's say my manager has asked me that please go and provide me a server. I need to build and test my code. Okay, so what has to be done is we will launch a server. Okay, so by server, what is server? Server is a computer, right? So you can just go in compute option, and here you can see EC2, which is virtual server in the cloud. Okay, you guys might be working on Windows, Linux, or Mac, right? So let me just click on EC2. Okay, so this is the EC2 dashboard. Okay, yeah. So here you can see that presently I don't have any instances which is running. Okay, no instances. Okay, no load balancer, no volumes, no snapshot, nothing. Okay, key pairs I have because I created it for different instances. Security groups are there. Okay, so but just focus on the instance, and here are different things, AMI and all. Okay, volumes and all. Let me just click on the instance. So instance running is 0. Okay, let me launch instance. Okay, so I will give the name as my first instance. This is the name of the instance. And here you can see You can launch Amazon Linux, you can launch Mac OS, you can launch Ubuntu, you can launch Windows, Red Hat. Many options are there. Okay, let's go ahead with Windows now. Okay, so this is the machine image. This is the instance type, which is T2 micro. Okay, T2 micro is free tier eligible. So ours is free tier accounts. Okay, so we will mostly use T2 micro account. Okay, here you can see the description. Okay, this is the a Windows 2022 server, 64-bit, and this is the AMI ID. Okay, which is a verified, which is from a verified a provider. This is the instance type. Now here I need to create a key pair login. Okay, so let me create a new key pair. I'll create my first key. Okay, and I will click on create key pair. Done, my key pair is created. Okay, yeah, and here it is downloaded. Now in network settings, you can see VPC. So VPC is virtual private cloud, but don't focus on all that. Okay, if you're not getting that, I'm just showing you how to launch an instance and how things are done in the real life. Okay, instance and all. So don't focus on all these things if you're not understanding. You just focus on how instance is launched. Okay, this is the storage and all. Okay, number of instance ones. Let's go and create the instance. So I am using Mac. Okay, Mac OS. Charanpal, you are using Windows or Mac?
I have Windows. I have
Okay.
both Windows and Mac as well. So,
So Mac, you guys can see in my laptop. Can you log into your AWS account and share your screen so that I will show people how to launch an instance in Windows, because most of them might be using Windows.
actually, I'm on my phone right now. It will take me 5-10 minutes to be home.
Okay,
I mean,
no issues, no issues. Yeah, yeah, please go ahead. Meanwhile, we can I'll show you guys how things are done in mine. Okay, let me just. So this is my first instance. You can see this is the instance ID. Status is running. Type is T2 micro. Status check is still nothing. Okay, it's initializing. If I refresh it, it'll come in initializing state. See, here it is. This is the availability zone. So in Mumbai, there are three availability zone: AP South 1A, South 1B, South 1C. Okay, now this instance is getting launched in AP South 1A. Okay, this is the public IPv4 address. Okay, so monitoring we have disabled, and this is the key. Let I mean, where's okay? It's go to instance. Yeah, here it is. So see, now the status check is initializing. So once the status check becomes 2 by 2, okay, then you should know that your instance is ready. Let it become 2 by 2.
Uh,
Yeah,
Hi, can I share my screen I
yeah.
have created?
You have created the account.
Uh,
Hello.
yes, I
You
have
have created.
created.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
have the right to share.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. Just wait for a minute. Let me first show you guys how this is done. How to create
Okay.
an instance here. Okay. Then you can go ahead and share your.
Okay. And here it is asking, I am interested in select the area. Which area I need to select here?
What are the options?
AI and machine learning, big data, content delivery, DevOps, learning and certification, mobile
Yeah, you
application, storage.
select learning and certification. Okay, or let's wait. No, I'll ask you to share your screen. Just let me just show you how to
Mm.
just launch an instance. It will take hardly 5 minutes. Okay, and then I
Okay,
will
okay.
come back.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, fine, fine.
Okay. So now you can see here that my status check is now 2 by 2. 2 by 2 checks passed. So what actually was happening in the background, that the I mean the I mean this instance health was getting checked. Okay, the instance got started, but again its health was getting checked, and once the health, it actually passed the health checkup, then it is now ready to log in. Now you can log in into that instance. Okay, so I'm using Mac again. So this is my public IP. Let me just copy the public IP. Let me go now. I've copied the public IP, and you need to have uh, this app, Microsoft Text Remote Desktop. Okay, this is for Mac users. Okay, I'll just do one thing. I'll log in to this server. Now, just this is the host name. Okay, I'll add it. Okay, let me go here. I'll go and connect. Okay, RDP client. Okay, what Windows guys will have to do is they'll have to download this remote desktop file. Okay, anyways, I'll show that to you. So here what I'm doing is I'm generating the password. Okay, I'll upload the private key which I created. And what was the key? My new key, my first key, sorry, my first key. This is the key. I'll decrypt the password and see I got the password here. Let me copy the, and username is administrator. Okay, so let me put the username as administrator. Okay, and let me copy the password and let me click on continue. Yes, please continue. Okay, my user account and admin. Okay, I think spelling is wrong. So see, now I have successfully logged into the Windows server. You can see the most important service of, or I should say, the most used service of AWS Cloud is EC2. I can launch as many instances as I want, as per my requirement, of course. But yeah, this is the beauty of AWS. I can go ahead. See, I don't have to actually go and buy a computer, a Windows laptop, right? I can just create an AWS instance. I can, if you want, you can install the dependencies software. You can work here, and you can just close it. That's it. No need to go, and if you have Mac, no need to go and buy a different laptop. Or if you have a Windows, and you need something on you need to work on something which is good in, which works good in Mac, just go and create a Mac OS instance. That's it. I mean, no need to buy and all, right? So see, I have already logged into the instance. This is my Windows instance. You go here, you can see this is my uh, this PC, and this is the storage I have. Okay, so this is my instance. So usually what happens is here you will go and of course, I mean, in the actual organizations, what usually happens is they'll create a instance which is of course of high GB RAM. I mean, at least 8 GB RAM or 16 GB RAM, and they'll have a ample storage, and then they will install the dependencies, like they'll install Python, I mean, if they are working on Python, I'm just taking an example of Python. They'll install Python. They'll install some IDE like Visual Studio Code or PyCharm or Jupyter, anything, and then they will work on it. And like this, that is how actually they will work, right? So this is what happens in the real time. But let me now close it. Okay, and once you create the instance, and once you have already used it, please don't forget to stop the instance. Go to the instance and terminate it. Okay, I have successfully terminated the instance. Okay, now let me. Charanpal, are you ready? Yeah, Charanpal,
Yes,
am I
yes,
audible?
yes,
You're
I am.
Sri Lakshmi, I'll come to that. Okay, I'll come to your solution. But as of now, you look how the instance is launched in Windows. Can you? I'll just give you make you the presenter. Okay,
Okay, no problem.
I have made you as the presenter. Okay, so just go ahead and share your screen.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Let me just. It's aws.amazon.com.
Okay, go to EC2 in recently used. Okay, but you go to the services, go to compute and go to EC2.
This is
Services, compute,
compute,
compute.
and
Yeah,
then
EC2.
and then okay.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I have already shown you, right, how to create the instance. Can you go ahead and create the instance? If you're doing something wrong, I'll interrupt. Everybody,
This
please see this carefully. Yeah.
launch instance.
Yes, right.
Okay. Uh, test server one. Let's say Dallas. Oh, and
Select
application. Which one?
yeah
Any one
OS.
of these?
No, no.
Okay.
Select Windows because
Windows.
for
Okay.
Linux and Ubuntu you have to use. Uh, there's a software called what is the software name? Putty. Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
have to use a Putty software.
Yeah. Okay. I
So
think I
that I'll
have
show you. Oh, you have that. Okay, but
I might have it.
we'll come
Yeah.
later.
Windows
But
and
first,
then okay, AMI key pair login, key pair
yeah,
name.
create a key pair.
Create a new key pair.
Yes.
RSA enter
Yeah,
key.
just create a key pair.
Okay, that's it.
No, 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 you give the name. I mean, you
Okay.
give the name and then
Yeah.
the key pair. Yeah.
Test server underscore Dallas, and then it's already done.
Yeah.
And then create security group.
Go down. Yeah, just click on both the options. Allow HTTPS and HTTP.
Allow HTTPS. Both of them, right?
Yeah, and
And
just
allow.
create it.
Okay.
RDP also. Yeah, and just create it.
It's just launch instance, right? Just click on that.
Yeah, just launch instance.
Okay. Uh, okay, it's successful. And then I go to MSTSC here.
No, that's it. That's it. Don't go
Oh, okay.
to don't go to this remote desktop. Go to the instance. Click on the instance tab. Up, yeah, and let's wait for it to get the status check to as 2 by 2.
Just check. Okay. Over here.
So here you will be able to see all the information. That is the instance ID. Okay. Instance state, you can see now it is running.
Yeah.
Okay. And instance type is micro.
Mm-hmm.
I think my voice is echoing. Hmm?
I don't know. My voice
Oh,
is
okay.
echoing.
No, no, my.
Oh no, no, yours is fine.
No, when I'm speaking, no, I'm getting that sound from the laptop as well. Not sure. Okay. Anyways, no, yeah, now it's fine. So instance type is T2 micro. Status check is still blank. Can you refresh it now?
Fresh.
Yeah.
Rising.
So you can see initializing. Okay. Your availability zone is US East 2A. So that is your availability zone. Okay. So let's wait for it to initialize it. It will take 2 minutes. So now, Acharanpal, now you know how to log in. I mean, when you're using Mac, you know how to log into the server using Mac, right?
Yeah.
That you know.
Yeah.
Okay. For Windows, I will show you guys for Linux as well, but not now. Okay. But for Windows, you know it, right? But
Yeah.
so for a Mac, for Windows, now you will show us for Windows. I mean, in Windows machine, how to log into a Windows server in Windows machine. Let's wait for it to get. Can you refresh it once again? Because sometimes it'll get two by two, but it will not refresh it.
So for the first time user, I need to select root user, I am user. Which option I need to select there?
Root user.
Okay.
2 by 2
So,
checks passed.
is it okay? Okay, check pass, right? So
Yeah.
Sri Lakshmi, just for 2 minutes, you concentrate here. Okay, I'll come to that. Okay, because this is I just wanted to show you. Okay, so click on the instance ID or connect to the instance. Yeah, connect. Yeah. Okay, go to IDP client. Second option. Yeah, just download the remote desktop file. Okay, download it, right? So now get the password. You can see, yeah, just connect, upload the private key there.
Decrypt password.
Yes, yeah, go to that file which you remote desktop file. Yeah.
I'm using two screens, so that's why it's.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's what I'm able to see. Yeah, this is Windows security.
yeah.
Oh, is this the one? Okay, just
Yeah.
click OK.
Says your credential did not work.
Yeah, because I think there's some this is different. For me, it seems to be different. Can you close it and can you go to downloads?
Okay.
Your screen is lagging a bit for me.
Yeah, in the downloads.
Okay, I am unable. I'm still on your AWS console.
So downloads. This is the PEM
Not
file.
able to see. Not able to see properly.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
just.
there's a remote desktop file, right? Just a
Yeah.
double click on that. Yeah, test server.
Thing is opening in this one.
So the password is,
Password is the same which you copied, right?
yeah. Okay, I think it should be working now. Yeah,
Okay, I think for me your screen is lagging. Not sure for others.
actually, I'm
Are
using
you,
an extended monitor, so I mean that's why. Let me just you know change the settings of the sharing so that you can see both the.
no issues. That's fine. I just wanted to give the demo. Um, uh, Going forward, you can do that. But right now, can you log into the server? Have you already logged in?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Okay, because we are still in your downloads.
See now?
Yeah, now I can see the remote desktop. Okay, so yeah, this is how you log into. I mean, if you're using a Windows, you just need to download that remote desktop file, which comes when you click on connect. Okay, yeah, and there he is already logged into the EC2 machine. Okay, so this is how we actually log in, and EC2 is the backbone of AWS. Good. Okay, let me now go to. Okay, thank you so much, Acharanpal, for your demo. Okay, let me now go to Shlakshmi. Uh, Hello, Shlakshmi.
Yes, Shivam.
Yeah, I'm making you as a presenter now. You can
Hmm.
go ahead and share your screen.
Okay.
I've made you as a presenter. Okay, so before going, I just wanted to know, have you created the account? Have you provided the your credit card details and all?
Yes, yes,
Okay, now can you please? Okay, so you have already signed in. Yeah.
yes.
See, yeah, that's what I was showing. So now your AWS account is created. Okay. So after
Hmm.
this class, you can go and just practice how to, I mean, just go through the recordings and you can just try to create an EC2 instance.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So yeah,
Hmm.
great. You have created it finally. Okay. So Shri Vidya and Tulsiram, you also please, you can go and create the account that's required, right? Shri Vidya?
Sure, sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
joined late, but
Please.
go through recording. I'll get it done.
Yeah, please go through the recording. So I just showed how to create the AWS account. Okay, so please go ahead and create it to have a good experience. Cool. Let me
Sure.
now share my screen. Thank you, Shri Lakshmi.
Thank you.
Okay, I will share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now let's go. Let's cover few things in AWS. We'll start now. So yeah, as I told you, what is AWS? AWS is a cloud provider, okay, and they provide you with the servers which you created just now, okay, and the services that you can use on demand and scale up easily, okay. It has revolutionized IT over time because now most of the startups, I mean, you forget about yeah, I mean, mostly the startups are to definitely they are going for cloud providers, be it AWS or be it Azure. Maximum are going for AWS only. See, whether you use AWS or Azure or GCP, okay, in these three clouds, uh, the terminologies are same. Okay, compute means create the instance, VPC means virtual private cloud, storage means S3. So all the things are same. Okay, just the user interaction is different, user experience is different. And just to mention, Google Cloud is a bit on the higher pricing side. Okay, So that's why people go less to Google Cloud. Okay. AWS powers some of the biggest websites in the world, like I told you yesterday, Netflix, NASA, Dropbox, and and as I told you yesterday, that see Netflix has so much trust in AWS. AWS and I mean Amazon and Netflix are competitors. Okay, so I mean people are using AWS on in a vast scale. Okay, and this is the cloud history of AWS. 2002 it was launched, and then 4 it was launched publicly with SQS. SQS is simple notification, simple queue service. Then launched in Europe. Okay, after that, just it became one of the core strength of market. It has around 35.2 billion annual revenue, and that was in 2019. Still the figures has not come. See, here I was showing you AWS account market share was 47%, and Microsoft was second with 22%, and that was in 2019. So now almost I think it has covered around 55 to 57% of market share it has. Okay, cool. Okay, now what is cloud computing? Now can you guys tell me what is cloud computing? What do you understand by cloud computing? This we have discussed yesterday. Just tell me what is cloud computing. What are the characteristics of cloud computing? Anyone? Acharan Pal, would you like to go ahead?
Cloud computing, I mean, as per my understanding, it is mostly like a virtual infrastructure that is provided by the provider. Let's say we are talking about Amazon. So Amazon is a provider, and let's say Netflix or Walmart, they are the consumers. So
Yes.
rather than having their own setup of data center, their own hardware infrastructure, like they are going to like the consumer, Netflix is going to provider Amazon to
Mm.
for their hardware requirements. So cloud computing is nothing but when a provider is providing or hardware as a service, and then based on that, uh, which lets the consumer not to invest much heavily on the infrastructure side. That is my
Right.
understanding.
Right. Your understanding is right. Just one point I would like to add here, with pay as you go model. Okay,
Yeah.
with pay as you go, and it has only one prerequisite: you should have the internet. Now, pay as you go model, why is it important? Because I mean, what if some company has started, and what if the company fails? So if or let's not consider this negative point. Okay, rather I'll consider a positive point of a Flipkart. Like a Flipkart, let's say, if on a big billion day it requires 3000 servers, right, and on a normal day it requires only 1000 servers. So out of 365 days, 362 days Flipkart runs on 1000 servers, and only on 3 days, which is on big billion day, they run on 3000 servers. So 2000 server they need only for 2 days, right? So no need to buy extra 2000 server for the whole year. I mean, it'll just be wastage of money, right, and wastage of resources as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Let me now, okay, so let's see what are the characteristics of cloud. Okay, so what is cloud computing? On-demand delivery of compute, power, database, storage, and other IT resources, which is provided through a cloud service platform, and you need to have the internet to access it with pay-as-you-go model. Now, the characteristics. What are the characteristics? So the characteristics are on-demand self-service. Okay, when whenever you need the server or any resources or storage, anything, you can just go and ask Amazon for it, and you'll have to pay for only for the time for which you have used it. Broad network access. Okay, it has generally provided over standard networks, and for all the devices, for heterogeneous devices. Okay, Rapid elasticity, you can easily scale up, scale in as per your requirement. Resource pooling, like the IT resources, I mean the resources which are present, it is actually being shared with one physical infrastructure, with one physical resources. Okay, multiple clients can, or multiple yeah, you can say multiple clients can, or multiple users can be used the same physical resource. Okay, measured services. Okay, the resource utilization is tracked, which is I mean the you will actually have the track of whole infrastructure, whole service. Okay, you can monitor it, like where your costing is going, what is being used more. Okay, multi tenancy virtualization is there. Then flexible pricing model, which is very important nowadays. I mean, of course, pricing is very important. So flexible pricing and security, most important thing, a security. So whenever somebody asks you that why cloud, tell them that they give them the example of security. And if they ask like how do you know that the security is so much in cloud, so just give them the example of Netflix and Amazon. That's it. Okay, automation is there, sustainability is there. Okay, so these are the characteristics of cloud. Okay, now have you heard of this on-premises infrastructure as a cloud, platform as a service, software as a service? Have you heard of these terms? Have you ever came across with these terms? Anyone?
Yes,
Yes.
I have. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you understand by these three?
So,
On-premises infrastructure is that whole infrastructure is monitor by the own company. It's just that
Mhm.
it's not on cloud.
So on-premise,
Okay.
to add further on it, I think on-premise is the infrastructure is owned, managed, and monitored by by the company itself. Like for example, if I own a company and I'm responsible for managing the infrastructure,
Yeah.
upgrading, deleting, upgrading new software, adding new hardware, and all that. That is part of the on-premise. Like you are responsible for maintenance
Man,
and upgradation and everything, from from simple patches to deployment of the patches or the security patches and everything. Like from A to Z, you are responsible for making sure your servers and your hardwares are up to date.
right,
And
right.
for
Yeah, go ahead.
infrastructure as a service is like you are paying just for like the infrastructure. You don't own it, but you just uh, pay as you use. You are not responsible for the servers, like updating the OS, and updating latest security patches, or updating latest firmware or anything. So that is part that is covered uh,
Party.
by the company by the provider, not the company, but by the
Okay.
provider.
Okay. So one thing I would like to interrupt here. So if I ask you now, can you give me an example of infrastructure as a service? What example you will give?
AWS, uh, Amazon Cloud, where
Yeah. The right
no, I
example. Yeah. Partially right. Yeah. Please go on. Sorry. Please
I
complete.
think VMware is a VMware, or virtual servers like vSphere servers. Those are a better example, if I'm not wrong.
No, no.
And
The
then
you gave the example of Amazon also right. I mean, Amazon is the right example. But as I told you yesterday, that Amazon Web Services, AWS, is combination of all three. Okay, now if you have to be specific, then you can give the example of EC2, right? The machine which we created just now. EC2 service is a infrastructure as a service, right?
So I have a question here. So
Yeah.
when we say EC2 is a infrastructure as a service, in this presentation you have slide,
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
applications, data, runtime, middleware, OS. That is you manage. So when, like, let's say as a provider, I am providing EC2 to a consumer. So the consumer is
Mhm.
responsible for the OS, or is it like the Amazon is responsible for the OS here?
Okay, so actually very good a a question. Okay, so see, OS operating system. Okay, operating system always comes up with a cost, right? And in an organization, in a corporate, you can't use what do you say, the black market or pirated
Pirated.
version of it, right? So what actually happens is that company has to pay for OS. It will be provided by Amazon, but company has will pay for it. Let's say you are Amazon Web Services. Okay, you work, I mean, you are AWS, and if I want that Achanpal, please give me a server, an EC2 server, you will give me the server. Okay, this will, I will only manage OS, but I will just manage OS. But and I mean, sorry, you will only provide me the operating system, you will provide me the EC2 server with the operating system, but the cost I will have to bear.
Got it. Okay.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cost.
Yeah.
So to actually make these things more, I mean, user friendly. I mean, not user friendly. I would say that cost flexible. Nowadays, people are using Docker as well, container. Okay, so that is again a different case. Okay, that I will. Everything comes with their own benefits and drawback. So Docker is a different case. Yeah, but that's how the thing is. Yeah. Okay. So, and can you explain platform as a service and software service as well? Yeah, or if anybody else wants to explain, please go ahead. Shri Vidya, Shri Lakshmi, anyways, or Tulsi. Anyways, I mean, you guys want to give it a try? Hello, anyone?
Platform as a service, maybe it's a guess. Maybe the software, not the software. Um,
Everything will be provided. You just have to. I mean, you just have to put your application and run it. That's it. Only application and
Probably.
data will be yours.
So everything, including whatever the infrastructure, including the whatever the platform required for a developer uh,
Hmm.
to write an
mm.
application, everything will be facilitated by platform as a service.
Yes, right. Okay, let me just give you an example of, let's go here. Let's understand this pizza as a service. Okay. So, in traditional on-premises, this is made at home, right? So, on a premises means that you need to have cheese, topping, tomato sauce, everything you need to have. Okay, and you need to make it at home only. Okay. Now let's consider infrastructure as a service. So, infrastructure as a service means you will be provided with the infrastructure. I mean, you will be provided with the materials like cheese, topping, tomato sauce, and pizza dough. Okay. And apart from that, fire, oven, gas, soda, dining table will be of. I mean, that will be utilized. I mean, what is there in your home only. Okay. Now, third, platform as a service. Now, platform as a service, vendor manages everything: gas, oven, fire, pizza. Okay, only dining table and soda will be of yours. So let's say you order a pizza, so it will come to your home and it will deliver it. Only the dining table and soda will be yours. Okay, and software as a service. So software as a service is a dine out. You go to Domino's or you go to Pizza Hut and you have the pizza then and there itself. Got it? Hello? Hello?
Ready to eat, kind of ready
Yes.
to
Yeah,
eat.
did you got it? So I mean,
Yeah.
this is the best example, right? I mean, let's not go. So try to make technical things more relevant to your real time scenario, so that you'll be able to understand things more better. Okay, so these questions can be asked in the interview, like what is the difference between on-premises IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS? Okay, so you need to answer that. Okay, so please give them this example. Okay, so and again, this is the difference. Okay, what it stands for: access, used by, and working mechanism. I'll share the slides with you guys. Please go through that. Okay. Now, there's one important thing. There are three deployment models in cloud: public, private, and hybrid. Can you tell me what public, private, and hybrid is?
So public is which is accessible for public use, and and
Example.
then
Give
private
me
is
an example.
uh, like uh, like let's say like Google.com, right? That could
No, 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 no.
if no,
Okay,
I mean,
let me just repeat my question. Just explain me the difference between public cloud, private cloud, and I mean hybrid cloud with example.
Public cloud can I can say this like the cloud is accessible, but it is restricted as per the tenant. Okay. Private
Mhm.
cloud is something which is the entire infra is not shared. It is owned by one specific probably company.
Yes, right.
Or hybrid cloud is like it has both, like some part of it is only accessible to internal team, and some part is like it is both the ways, both the internal and external team can use it. For example, we can take an example of any application where admin board is accessible to only specific team, but whereas the
Mhm.
outer UI is accessible to anyone who can enter the data.
Okay. Okay. Right. You are right. So, uh, okay. Anybody else would like to give it a try?
Yeah, most probably hybrid can be used to reduce the cost to the company. In that case, if even if it is public, we can go and use the public model.
Mhm. Okay. Can anybody give me an example of a public cloud? Come on, it's very easy.
IRCTC
No, I need an example of public cloud.
cloud. Okay.
AWS is
oh,
public cloud, right?
yeah. So like where different companies can share the instances, like
Yeah, AWS is public, right?
yeah,
TCS can use AWS, Infosys can use AWS, Accenture can use AWS, I can use, you can use. So AWS is a public cloud. Got it? Private cloud, you can say uh, let you can say Oracle Cloud,
yeah,
Oracle Cloud, yeah, IBM Cloud. Okay, that those are private cloud. And when you talk about hybrid, so hybrid, what basically happens is that that what do you say, see, the everything is not on the cloud. Okay, few applications, half of the applications are in the hybrid mode. Okay, let me just explain you in a very simple way. So basically there are three structure of any application. Okay, application layer, sorry, UI layer, application layer, and database layer. Okay, so in hybrid what they do is application and UI layer, they will host it on a public cloud, let's say AWS, Azure, or GCP. But the database layer, that will be there on their private cloud, because database is the most important. Yeah, because database is the most important thing of I mean of any a company. So database will, they will not take it to a public cloud. Database server they will host on the private cloud. Rest to application and UI, a server they will host on public cloud. Got it? Any doubts? Okay. Okay, guys. So that's it for today's session. Okay. Uh, so I think I think we have covered pretty much what was the agenda. Okay, let's connect tomorrow. If you don't have any doubt, we can just wrap up the session.
So I just wanted to ask you, like, should I just disconnect, or how do I disconnect the instance, the one that is running?
One that is running.
Yeah,
See, okay, let me just give you the presenter thing and show and go ahead and share your screen.
yeah, just a moment.
That's a very good point actually. Please don't forget to terminate the instance.
Okay, can
Else,
you see my screen now?
yeah, two windows
Can
I'm
you see?
seeing. Okay,
Okay, so I have this
go to the,
console over here. So where do I go?
console. Go to the instance, the EC2 dashboard. Go to the instance. Go to the top. Yeah. Uh, Click on that name. I mean, just click on that server. Not click on that. Just this is the box, right?
Yeah,
Just click on that box. Side. Yeah. So you
slide
have
it.
selected. Go to action. Sorry. Go to instance state.
Stop instance.
No, terminate instance.
Okay.
Don't stop. Terminate instance. So if you stop the instance, you have just stopped the instance. You have not terminated it. You'll
Okay.
still be charged. Okay. You
Oh,
will
okay.
still be charged for the storage part. Okay. So you'll have to terminate it. Hmm?
Okay.
That's it.
So now, if I want to reconnect this one, so how do I do that? So do I have to
Reconnection
recreate the?
to this instance is not possible.
Okay. So
Not possible.
so this.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a different concept here. Like if you want the same IP and all, so that we will uh, cover at some later stage. Okay. Not now. Yeah, but
Okay.
your question was right. I mean, if I want the same IP and also, how will I get it?
No, I mean, I was just wondering, like, so this server is gone now. Like, this is like, I mean,
Your
I
data is
won't be
gone.
able to use it. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you won't be able to
But
use this. Yes.
all right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Anything else from anyone?
Thank you.
In real-time situation, whenever we require the instance, we will go and create, use it, and then terminate. It is the same process like?
That's how things work in real life. When you're using in real life, you are not using for your personal use. You are using for a big organization. Okay, so there
Mm-hmm.
many instances are running. Okay, they are running and they are running at a, I mean, they will not use T2 micro, they will use a different class of instance. Okay, some instance will be running, some instance will be stopped. And I mean, only the test server, only let's say you have created an application and you want to test it, you want to test the code, then only you will go and create the instance, you will test your server, and once the testing is done, then only you can terminate it. Okay, but the live servers, you can't terminate the live servers, right?
Mm.
Right. If let's say Flipkart is now being hosted on let's say a server, that server Flipkart can't terminate, right? Because that's the live server, that's the production server.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
So as
Anything
you
else?
said, pay and use, right? So on the day
Yes.
of Big Billion Days, so we will go
Hmm.
and create, and once we are done, we can terminate the server. Is that the case?
Yeah, that will automatically get terminated and that will automatically get created.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, when we cover the auto scaling, no, I'll show you a small demo how when
Oh,
the load on the instance increases, how it will scale up.
fine. Okay.
Hmm? Okay. Okay. Anything else, Srividya? Uh, Tulsiram from your side?
No, all good from my end. Haven't tried it. Once I bring up
Oh,
the instance and I'll take down, I'll be more confident.
please, yeah, yeah, do that. Please do that. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. Okay, have a good day and have a good night. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.